The Lord said evils and only evils was coming to the earth. And this is what you're beholding. These are the beginning stages of what's going to become a major concern here in this society. Yeah, first and foremost, call halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahakwadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the Lord's elect, teaching in truth, sincerity, and diligence for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and straight to the point. Yeah, things is going to get intense here in this society, man. And as the Lord say, evil and only evil behold is come. You're going to experience bad times unfolding right here in this society. The life you're living now is going to be a thing in the past, man. You're going to soon reminisce about the summer of 2024. You see, because the days ahead is going to be only evil continually. You see, real quick. This is Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 15. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. You see? Yeah, you're living in evil times. This is why you see the behavior of the people pretty much shifting, man. The things that's taking place now, you wouldn't have heard of such a thing back in 2010, man. You know, the 99 of the 2000s. You see? This is how you can tell that we're getting closer and closer until the Lord's return from the behavior of these people here in the planet Earth, ultimately right here in America, because they're only waxing worse and worse, man. You see, real quick, this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. You see? So you're going to experience an environment where, you know, you can be at peace. You can go to the park. You can go to grocery stores. You can do pretty much whatever you want, whatever you will, you know, in peace. Nobody bothers you. But soon you're going to see that shift into a sense of urgency being in everybody here in this society, man. People are afraid. You know, people don't trust people. You know, people don't want you too close. You know, it's going to be a sense of urgency in everybody because the days are only going to get more and more intense and more evil. And the morality of these people is going to only decline more and more. The love of many is going to wax cold, man. You're going to have senseless killings, horrific killings, man. You know, and these things is already happening, but yet they're going to intensify. You see, just going into a few of these articles, showing you that these things is happening, man. You know, hey, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, in which a part of the Lord's promise was to bring forth evils, man, you know, to the planet Earth. So it's throwing here, 66-year-old woman narrowly escapes gunfire in the shooting that killed beloved Birmingham rapper. Yeah, a 28-year-old black woman, man. And the Lord has been judging a lot of you damn black women, man. You see, and the Lord is going to humble you women through judgment, man, because that's the only way for you to get it. It's the only way for you to realize shit stink, man. It's for the Lord to put that belt on your ass, man. You see, a lot of you women going to get judged here in these last days. And ultimately, a lot of men is going to be taking you out. You see, again, it says 66-year-old woman narrowly escapes gunfire in shooting that killed, that deleted beloved Birmingham rapper. And this bitch, she all out of her nature, man, because you're not supposed, a woman not supposed to be a rapper, man. You're supposed to be a fucking a nurturer, man. You know, a caretaker, you know, a damn doula or something, man. You know, do something feminine. You know, bitches want to get on the track and rap about they box, rap about finessing niggas being an adulterous woman. And that's the judgment that unfolded because of that, man. Because she went, you can look at, she went getting on the track rapping about the Lord, man. You know, so let's just keep going. Let's see. So next one, it says special needs man 22 deleted in hot car after being left alone for hours while his cruel caretaker worked a secret second job, man. You see, yeah, 22-year-old man, you know, with special needs pretty much lost his life in a heat box, man, because Jake wanted to go work another job. And it's just the morality of these people, man. It's a lack of care. You know, scriptures tell you real quick that they was going to be cruel one towards another. 2 Timothy 3 and verse, let's see real quick. Yeah, in verse 3 in the NLT, it says they will be unloving and unforgiving. They will slander others and have no self-control. They would be cruel and hate what is good, man. This is just the mentality of these people here in the last days, man. In which when you read 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter, this is pretty much a glimpse into what you're going to be seeing unfolding here in the end, man. And this in itself lets you know the time and season you living in. You see, also goes into those perilous times, and that's going to go into, the behavior of the people shifting because of society. Things in society that kept these people sane, that kept them disarmed, is going to get taken away. So they're going to resort to acting in a harsh and fierce and savage way, towards things, man. So yeah, they're not going to have, affection one towards another. They're going to be cruel one towards another, man. You see? And it was just a cruel thing for you to leave a special needs child in the car, man in the car, whatnot. And that motherfucker hot just so you can go get some extra hours, man. You see? But this is just where we at, man. This is just the people here on the earth. This is why the Lord is going to bring forth a destruction. Next one, it says Taurus 29 stabbed to deletion on Paradise Island. It says Maritas after mean killer on Tinder for holiday romance. Yeah, you see, she thought she was mean a man, the love of her life, a man that was gonna love her to death, and literally that's what happened. He loved you to death to the point where he stabbed you to death, man. You see, and even love, man, love is not even a thing in the earth where, you can meet a woman, you got that bubbly feeling, the bubble guts and shit, you kind of nervous on the first. That's a thing in the past now, because all the women slutted out, all of them, they in it for their own gain, none is, that nation building spirit is that family oriented spirit, that shit gone, man. And it's how if love is not here, it's only one other attribute outside of love that can take place of that, and it's hate, man. You see, the opposite of love is hate. Real quick, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, start at verse 1. It says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heavens. You see, so everything at its time and its season pretty much to bud forth and to go away. You see, it says a time to love, verse 8. It says a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. And we not in that time of love, man. As you can see, she thought she was going to find love on Tinder and found her killer, man. But this is just where we at. You see, no good news, only evils continually, man. You see, so keep going. Apple juice sold at Walmart recall due to high arsenic levels. I believe it's like, if I'm saying it wrong. Yeah, so here it is, and mainly children drink apple juice. So hey, everything, the resources here in America, from the food to the drinks, is being contaminated, man, from different pestilences. And that's just this place reducing. That's the strength of this place reducing. That also in itself goes back to those perilous times, which when you go into that word perilous real quick, 2 Timothy 3 and verse 1, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And this is how we know we're in the last days. You go into the word perilous, Strong's G5467, it says through the idea of reducing the strength, man. And the strength here in America is reducing. America ain't that same America it was back in 2005. You always got to resort back, man, because what you looking at now is a decaying kingdom, man. This place is circling the drain, man. You see, when you consider America, you got to look back, because hey, back then this place was strong. Back then this place had strength. Back in the 50s, man, you would have never, if you would have told somebody America would be what it is today, they would have thought you was lying, man. Are you just a conspiracy theorist? You were bugged out. They would have tried to put you on all types of drugs. But yet, here it is, man. This place is reducing in strength, and people is going to respond to it because things are going to become hard to do, hard to take, or to approach, and even hard to bear, man. Troublesome times, dangerous times, harsh, fierce, and savage times, man. No good news. You see, things gonna get bad here, man. Yeah, the resources is gonna dry up. To keep going. Yeah, it says first suspected case of highly infected mpox strain reported in Thailand. So you got the pestilences as well out there, man, which is just more signs, you know, of the end. The Lord is on his way back. You see, another
Parvovirus
pestilence.
in
Let's play this
humans,
real
otherwise
quick.
known as slap cheek virus. It's on the rise throughout the country.
Man.
The Center for Disease Control says that it's seeing an
Let's play it again.
Parvovirus in humans, otherwise known as slap cheek virus. It's on the rise throughout the country. The Center for Disease Control says that it's seeing an unusually high number of cases of human parvovirus. Parvo is a seasonal respiratory virus with rashes that most often appear on the face, hence the name slap cheek virus. Dr.
Goddamn slap cheek virus out there, man. You know, the Lord got all kind of things just coming in the earth, man. It's ultimately him. It's the Lord that we say, the plague is all sent, and who shall again turn away? I believe that's 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. See real quick. Yep. Let's see. We start at verse 3. 2nd Ezra 16:3. It says, "A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he? They may drive them away." Yeah, ain't nobody gonna be able to drive the plagues that the Lord is sending to the earth away, man. You know, verse 8, it says, "The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?" You see? Yeah, it's the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah that's doing this, man. And this is why we tell you to repent and return to Yahweh Shema Shah, because he's the one that's controlling the affairs that you're seeing taking place in the earth that got you in discomfort, man. You see, verse 14, it says, "Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth." And that's what you're seeing.
Virus.
Goddamn slap cheek virus. You know, the slap cheek virus on the scene, man. But it's Yahweh Shema Shah that sent it. You see? So next one, it says millions of chickens in supermarket found with concerned health issues. Industry accepts indicator of welfare standards on farms, man. You see? Your chicken being contaminated. You just had the BF, you know, the bird flu, just come and contaminate all your baby chicks. They had to kill a lot of them off. Millions of chicks has been killed off, along with your cattle, you know, your cows and things like that, because they were saying that the beef is getting contaminated along with the bird flu as well, man. You know, so yeah, the Lord is sending forth a famine along with the different pestilences, along with uproars of the people, you know, along with the love of many waxing cold. Yeah, no good news, man. And you can't tell we in the end. More workers expected to lose their jobs in the coming months. Survey finds, yeah, the Lord tell you how there's going to be no work left in Egypt. You know, the doors in the street shall be shut. You know, lockdowns and store closures, and you know, all sorts of things is happening in this economy, man, because it's circling the drain. Yeah, you ain't gonna always have a job to go to, money to make, you know, 40 hours to make, you know, 60 hours a week. You ain't gonna always have that. Overtime pay, bonuses, you know, paid time off, holiday pay. You ain't gonna always have that, because you ain't gonna always have a job here in America. The dollar gonna crash. The job's gonna fail, man. You see? And it just keep going. It says federal lawsuit claims Alabama man sickened by contaminated boar's head.
Claims the listeria outbreak linked to that contaminated
your food is contaminated here, man.
Has stretched to Alabama. A complaint filed this week claims a man.
Yep, and that's Alabama. That's home turf, man. You see? And this is the Lord, man. Yahweh Shema Shah is heavy in the earth, man, and he got his prophecies on the center stage. Everywhere you look, anything you hear, it's gonna remind you of the Lord, man. Tell you how his incorruptible spirit is in all things. You see? Yeah, it says wounded survivor of Tuesday's East Birmingham apartment complex shooting speak out. Yeah, it went down in Birmingham. It says, sadly, a 4-year-old little girl is without both of her parents. People close to the family said the child's father died last week from natural causes, and her mother is one of the latest victims in the city of Birmingham to lose her life to gun violence, man. You see? It says, my friend really lost her life to some bullshit, in which that little broad that lost her life, she had a fucking a history of being in some shit, man. She always starring shit, or she was always in the midst of some shit, man. And it just so happened that she got judged, man, because she was fine, you know, from the story, you know, that's out there, you see. But yet a judgment is going out. It's no good news, man. And the Lord is humbling a lot of you black women, man, through judgment, man. A lot of black women is catching a lot of hell, and it's the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai is in the earth, you know. But hey, these things is happening, man. These things is going down, and this is the will of Yahweh Shema Shai that you see unfolding. You see, real quick, going back to that Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 15. Yeah, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the times, because the days are evil. You see? Yeah, evil times. Nothing, no article that came up, you know, was something good, was something that could have benefited the society, was something that could have benefited your deadly ass black community, you know. Nothing that came out, man. Evil, and only evil continually, man, because you're living in the days of evil, man. You see, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And this is just the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai that you're seeing unfold in the earth. And these things is going to intensify. You see, the Lord tell you how these are the beginning of sorrows. So if these are just the beginnings, that lets you know things got to grow, man. It has to grow into its perfection. Matthew 24. And starting in verse 3, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when should these things be? And what should be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? You see, and everything that was shown from those articles are pretty much just evidence, man. They're signs that we at the end of the world, man. And it's something to be excited about. You know, you let Esau tell you about the end of the world, you grabbing your chest, you know, your mouth getting dry. Now your hair standing up on your arms, you all scared and shit. But yet the end of this society is the beginning of your world, man. You so